kiddos, and welcome back to Fun Drawings with Tanu Auntie. And today, you know what we are going to do? We are going to do, this is a canvas cloth. So we are going to do a canvas painting, but a simple one, you know. ज़्यादा जिग-बिग करके नहीं करेंगे, so that it is no tension वाला painting. So for that, see what colors I have. I have the black color, I have the sap green color, सापों का green. थोड़ा थोड़ा color है, सब colors डालेगी. Then I have my browns. वो भी थोड़ा सा है. I have my orange. Okay, I have my orange and I have my normal green color. Sorry. मतलब ये पेंटिंग अच्छी नहीं बनने वाली है. I don't know. चलो, let's start. So what we are going to do is, with less water, and you should have a rough cloth in your hand, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of black, okay, and start doing this. So I've taken a little bit of black. Black is such a dominant color, you know. You can just take your black and just rub it off somewhere. Now you take your sap green, and sap green ऊपर, black के ऊपर से start करना है, and you can do it. क्यों छींके आ रही है मेरे को? Now clean your brush a little, wash your brush a little, clean your brush a little, again take sap green. Now you're not supposed to take black, but you are supposed to take sap green and then just keep on doing this. Okay, now you can take your normal green. You have to keep on playing with colors, so you have to take different colors in your brush. So I've opened all the colors. This is my normal green. You can take any color anywhere. There is no restrictions to the colors, okay, because we are just giving a background. This is the background of the drawing which we are making. So हो मी जास्त बोलते, but it's okay. If I don't talk, how will you learn? Correct? So this is canvas, and you just have to roti seko. Now you take a little bit of orange. So the orange will not give a very nice orange wala look, but it is going to disappear. Can you see? It becomes a disappearing color. After that, you have to wash your dhakana very well, okay? Just don't leave it like that. And this part of the coloring, you know, this part has to be done very fast. If you do slow, it is not oil colors that it will stay and it will blend. So you have to make your drawing a little faster. It is nothing. You can use any color anywhere and just keep on doing zoop. Correct? You can just do zoop. So you can just give tinge of colors here and there. And I take my sap green again. Okay, if you have yellow, yes, it will look definitely very beautiful. But you know what, why I'm not taking yellow? Because yellow का हम लोग को कुछ और करने का है. So I have not taken yellow. If you all wish, you all can take yellow. Now I'm taking a little bit of brown and I'm doing it here. My brown is sola sukka sadela color, hardly any color left, but then yes, I have to use it. So use any color anywhere. You can use your finger as some. Flow with the color. Can you see the colors going? Flow with the colors. You can put green again on your blacks. Okay, and you have to make the background. So we are just making the background first. This is just the base. It should hardly take 10 minutes for you all. After that, you all will have to wait for some time for it to dry. Acrylic colors dry very fast, so it will not take much of your time. But yes, you have to give a little bit of color. And yes, whenever you all are using colors, one thing which you have to take care of is पूरा brush को इधर तक बुड़की नहीं कर देने का. You just have to take the tip of the brush in the color. नहीं तो that is the first mistake which all children do. पूरा ऐसा डुचकी लगा देते हैं कलर की. प्लीज़ डुचकी मत लगाओ. उसको स्विमिंग पूल में नहीं डालने का हमको. बेचारा बचाओ उसको स्विमिंग नहीं आता है. सो वो चिल्लाएगा बचाओ. अभी मैं ऐसे डुबकी डाल रही हूँ क्योंकि मेरा कलर नीचे तक चला गया है. आई डोंट हैव मच कलर विथ मी. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ गोइंग ऐसा डुबकी इनसाइड. डोंट कंसिडर दैट टीचर डुबकी कर रही है तो मैं भी तो डुबकी करेगा. अरे मेरा कलर ही नहीं है तो मेरे को तो डुबकी मारना ही पड़ेगा ना. So this is the base, children. See how fast it happened. It hardly took any time. Okay, let the orange color be there. Yes, let the brown not be there much, but let the orange, because orange and green will give a brownish shade. Don't you worry, children, if you don't have the brown shade. So orange, yes, and you have to flow your color. I am doing it in slow motion. You know why? क्योंकि इधर से हम करेंगे तो थोड़ा सा कैनवस वो होएगा, इधर से करेंगे तो थोड़ा सा कैनवस होएगा, और वो थोड़ा थोड़ा जो वाइट छोटा डॉट्स दिखता है वो सब निकल जाएगा. ओके, सो यू हैव टू डू इट this way. Chapati seko. So both the sides of the brushes will be cleaned. It is not applying nail polish, it is doing coloring. Okay, so girls, अब इधर सैप ग्रीन कर लेते हैं. ए दिल बुड़की 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 लग गई. So you have done something throughout the background. It is a jhatta patta painting. You don't have to worry about the painting at all. It will happen. It's a very nice, super cool painting. See, I am also trying this, you know, वो एक जो उसका last वाला part है, this all I have done earlier, but then I am trying the last वाला part for the first time today on screen. So if it goes wrong, I am not going to publish this. But if it goes yes, I am going to publish it, and then you better give a like and you better share it with your friends, because it's a easy peasy painting. I am feeling it's an easy peasy painting. पता चला मेरे से ही नहीं बनी है ना, फिर ऐसा insult हो जाएगा ना मेरा. Okay, see now there is orange here. If you all can see it properly, I'm taking a little bit of orange and keeping it here. Can you see here? Yes. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of smudging here. See, the orange is not being seen, but it is being seen. Okay, a little bit of orange, and then let it be faded somewhere in the corner. Okay, so this is done, children. So drop your brush inside. We don't need the brush now. Now what we need is our ungli. Okay, so with the ungli, what you're going to do, first you're going to take your brown color. मेरा तो brown ही नहीं है. I'll just check with the other dabba. See, I have one more. Let me check if there is brown. Yes, there is brown in this. So my ungli is very jadiya. Yes, but still it goes inside. See, I've taken brown on my fingertip. Now, see, first I'm just putting few dots and then some. See, you can do this when it is a little bit of wet. Okay, so then it will slide beautifully inside. और किधर किधर वो अंदर दब जाएगा, because this is the darkest color. You have to do it lightly in the sense, see, it should be visible but it should not be visible. You can make big dots, you can make small dots. Yes, you can make one here too. See, it is getting क्या बोलते चूसला with this canvas. Okay, so I'm doing one here and that's it. I don't want to do more, or should I do one more here? Fine. So I've done this. Now after you have done this, you're going to close your brown color. Okay, wash your finger properly and then come back again for it. So I'm just cleaning my finger in this tick 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 tick. See my finger. La. इतना गंदा उंगली किया मैंने. So now it is cleansed. Okay, now I close my brown first, because you know what I'm doing is a little time pass. It is getting dried up. So because it's getting dried up, I mean to say the canvas is getting dried up, I'm just doing a little bit of time pass with you all. Okay, now the next color which you're going to take is the brighter green. Okay, you're not supposed to use the sap green because the background is almost sap green. So I've taken a little bit of green. Can you see ting 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 ting? Okay, so I put here, and this हमको ज़्यादा swirl नहीं करना है, थोड़ा सा swirl करना है. Okay, जास्त नको, only little bit of swirling. You can overlap, but then overlap के लिए the brown has to be dried. Say, okay, so okay, I think so my color in the dhakan is over, but I can still take I have new. I can take here from here. You know why we are doing this? Because this is a blurry background behind which we are going to make. Okay, so done. Should we make more? Fine, let's make more. Okay, now we have already done ample amount. अभी हम लोग देखते हैं कि किसी किसी को ना हम लोग ऐसे घुमा घुमा के उसको फेडेड कर देंगे, ठीक है. Whichever you feel you should do it faded, please go ahead and do it faded. Faded in the sense you just have to do a little bit of more ghum chakkar around it. Okay, a little bit of more ghum chakkar and it will get faded. I think so that's enough. We shouldn't do much. Okay, now the next color. Now again you have to wash your finger, okay? You cannot just dip the color with some other thing and then it will get worst. So close your green, let it dry. Okay, we are not going to use orange here because orange is only for the background, so we better shut it before it gets dried. Acrylic colors you should always keep on closing it. Now I have my yellow color. I don't have a chota batli of yellow, so I'm just shaking it so that it comes in the dhakan. Later on I'm going to pour it, okay? So see, it's come in the dhakan. Dhakan is dhakkan, okay? Don't ask me. But then Tanu auntie, we don't understand your language. Aisa bola na to thappad kayega. So this is the yellow color on my finger. Then I put it here, I put it here, I put it here. Then I put it here, I put it here, I put it here. I can put it anywhere. Okay. तो ये जितनी भी हमने बिंदी बनाई है ना, अभी इस बिंदी जो है उसको ब्राइट रखने का और उसको हल्का हल्का ऐसे स्मच कर देने का. ओके, मतलब ये देखो ये स्मच हो गया. इसके बड़े बड़े भी तुम बना सकते हो, ठीक है. उसके बाद एक ब्राइट बिंदी अंदर डाल सकते हो ऐसे. नहीं, it's not looking nice, so let's smudge it like that. Okay, later on we'll do bright wala later on. So let's smudge these parts first. It can be overlapped. Please overlap it. Okay, please overlap it. So done. Dil budki budki lage. So done. So whatever I had done, I have done the. Now again, see, I've cleansed my hands. Children, clean your hands every time with a rough cloth. Now you can make few bindi which will not be smudged at all. Okay, few far away bindis. आई नहीं. अच्छा चलो इसको थोड़ा सा लाइट. The main purpose is so that it looks like a blurry background. Okay, so we have done this. Now we have to wait for some time for it to dry. Till then मौज करो भाई. So a little blurry background here. दूर कहीं जब दिन ढल जाए. So this is a blurry background which we have done. Now we have to wait for it to dry. Till then enjoy. Okay children, so this is almost dried, almost, not completely dried. So what we have taken is we have taken a little bit of white color. In fact, you know, this white has to be a little liquidy. So what you can do is you can just mix a little bit of color and make it a little liquidy color, because we need a liquid form of a color. Just mix it well so that it can. You can just add water. There is no need of putting, I mean to say, what do you call, putting the liquid, what do you call, the pouring medium. Not necessary to make it with the pouring medium. Yes, and my yellow is as it is. Thoda sa dhilla dhilla hi hai. So one thing, and yes, let me mention that. You need one straw, okay? You need one straw. Now what you're going to do is, first we'll make a kali. So let's make a kali first. So what we are going to do is, we are going to pour a little bit of yellow. Okay? We have poured a little bit of yellow. You know, The only thing I don't like about this what do you call this pour painting is that मेरा कलर बहुत वेस्ट होती रही, वो मेरे को नहीं जमती. So I've just put a little bit of yellow anywhere, but only in this. Okay, so try not to spill it here and there. Okay, so done. Now you have your straw, and then see, this is the flower we want to make a kali, so you have to put foo either, foo either, foo either, foo either, foo either, foo either. Now I am not using any liquid silicone पिलिकॉन, कुछ भी नहीं. तो फू कैसे करनी है हमको? फू ऐसा ऐसा फू करनी है. सो मेरा थोबड़ा नहीं आना चाहिए. सो आई स्टार्ट विद दिस, ओके, एंड आई डू इट फ्रॉम हियर. So this is little white here and there. So what I will do is again, I'll just pour a little bit of more white. If you wish, you can even pour orange. Orange is also going to look damn good. So but we are making, see, I'm just pouring. Look at this. Let me do it. So I poured a little bit of white again. Okay, and now so done. I have dirtied something down. So इधर से हमारा थोड़ा सा कम हुआ है. So I'm just taking a few strands like that, so that it looks like a flower. Okay, I think so I need to add a little bit of some other color. So what I'll do is I'll take orange, because orange will look good with yellow. So I'll just take a little bit of orange. So I have orange here, and it's not that liquidy. So what I'll do is I'll just drop a little bit of orange in the center. Okay, I've just dropped a little bit of orange here. Now I take my straw, और थोड़ा थोड़ा सा करना. If you don't even want to take a straw, what you can do is just take a brush, okay, because you know where it is supposed to go. So you can just take a brush and that's it. Now yeah, I think so this is done. Now we are going to do a reverse one like that. So I'll just turn it. Okay, I'm just turning it here, and I'm taking few white color inside here. Okay, so just check this out. Again, go out. It will give a little bit of self production. Just check this out. I think so it's done. Now we are going to make a nice beautiful dundee later on, but then this has to dry. Now before it dries, what we are going to do is, see, the cells have come here because we are not using any sort of silicone medium. We haven't used any sort of silicone medium. So what we do is we just add few drops of white here. Okay, you can take this inside, you can take this inside, you can take this inside here. So see, this is a magic painting. सबका अलग अलग आएगा. Nobody will have the same sort of a flower. Okay, so this is done. Now what is required is a little bit of orange color to make the petals. Okay, Okay, so this comes here, this comes here. We can just take, I'm just touching the color and taking it along the way I want it to. I'm going to use a little bit of blacks to make few dots inside, but that we should wait. Now we'll make one here. So again, now we have to wait for it to dry. So before that, let's make one more here. I'm just going to make 2 of them, okay, not many. So I've put yellow, I have put white, okay, and this time let's put orange beforehand. Let's see what happens. So let's put orange beforehand. Okay, I've just put orange beforehand. Now let's see what happens. So start फू करने का, ऐसा ऐसा फूल बनाने का है. तो चलो let's start. ओके इधर जो आया था वो गड़बड़ हो गया, तो आई जस्ट टर्न अ बिट. ओके, लेट मी टर्न इट अ बिट एंड देन डू. ये पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, इधर से क्या हो रहा है. ओह, जास्त झालं रे माझं. नेवर माइंड, आई कैन डू वन थिंग. लेट मी पुट अ लिटिल येलो कलर दिस साइड. Okay, I put a little yellow color. I'll do the improvising of that later on. Now you just have to turn this and okay, lovely flower, but we need a little bit of white here, so let's put a little bit of white and a little bit of white this side too. So okay, I need to turn. Oh yes, great flower. Now what I need to do is I have to rectify this. Never mind, that's a small little thing to be done. तो हम कर लेते हैं अभी, झटापटी कर लेते हैं. इसमें sap green, yes, I'll just do sap green here and it will happen. I don't know how this came out. I think so my color was wet and it went off. Never mind. So I've improvised this. Now we have to keep this for drying for a long time. We have done 2 flowers. Now we just have to make the dundies and we have to make few pollen grains inside, but we have to wait for it to dry, so let it dry. Now if you want to see the close up, now if I move it will all go. If you all are seeing, see there are cells formation. I have not added silica, it is just water, okay. So there are beautiful small cells which have come already. Now we just have to make a dundee, okay, but we'll have to wait for some time, okay. Okay, till this is drying I don't have that much patience. So what we do is we take a grain. You have to take a thin brush, children. If you have a thin brush, see this is a thin brush. I don't know whether this will work better or no, but then I have taken this. So you are supposed to take the brighter green, okay, and just create a dundee, okay. So we're just creating a dundee here, and one dundee here. So you all know there are sepals with the petals, there are sepals, stipples, क्या बोलते हैं उसको. So you just have to make that here. It's still wet, so I cannot do much. Upper में हमको और कुछ नहीं करने का, आपको छोटे pollen grains बनाने. That's it. So this is done. It's a simple drawing which anybody can draw. ABCD, anybody can draw. Now I'll just tell you the trick. After this dries, this side of the danda will be a little black, this side, and this side of the danda will be a little white. So I'll just show it to you all before, so that you all know exactly what am I talking about. Now you have to take even a thinner brush. See, I've taken even a thinner brush. I've taken white. Okay, see, I have white. Now what am I going to do is this side of the leaf. Very little color on my brush. And let it be broken. The lines need not be straight. Okay, so it can be broken lines. The upper part is going to be white. Okay, because of the shine, the upper part is going to be bright white. Later on you will see that this color is also turned into light green color, but it will take a little bit of time till it dries. Now this is absolutely wet, absolutely wet. So very carefully you have to do this with a thin brush in your hand. Okay, so done. Now if you wish, you want to do, you can do the other side black as well. So I have black with me. With the same thin brush, just clean it. Oh, see, I've taken black. Now the lower side and this side is supposed to be black. Okay, then now there's one more thing we can add to it. If you wish, you can add. If you don't wish, you should not add. I don't know, should we make the leaves? I'm confused, but yes, I feel there should be one leaf here, or there should be one small flower here. So let's do a small flower here instead. Okay, so little color. Okay, it's come here, never mind. So I've taken a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. Pour painting का सिर्फ एक ही disadvantage है, if it does not come nice, so much color of yours is wasted, which is a nightmare for me because I'm a little kanjus. So I'm putting a little orange beforehand here. Okay, now I use my straw. I think so there is hardly any yellow. Let's see. So I'm using the straw to again create a miracle. I think so I'm in a small miracle. Okay, so I add a little bit of white again at the lower part. So just trying to give some shape to the flower. I'll have to little move it. I'll have to turn and take this behind again. So oh, there is something here which I need to clarify. Chalo re baba, hasakai re kar do. What color should I put? Should I put yellow here? Let's put a little bit of yellow. Oh, let's put a little bit of yellow with the brush. I just wish there is no color on it. So I put a little bit of yellow here because there was a khadiya, and I drive my colors the way I want it a little bit, just to make the shape of a flower, proper shape of a flower. Yes, that's it. So done. Now I'll make the danda. Let's make the danda green. Where's my green color? So it's done. Beautiful red 3 little flowers which we made here. Now again the white part and the black part. In this case, even if you don't, you omit the black part, it is okay. So the white part. I know it's a tera beda painting. Okay, now only the finishing part is left, and the finishing part can be done only after it is completely dried. So wait for it to dry. Okay children, an abstract painting almost done. Now I've taken a little bit of brown, correct, to make the pollen greens. I've taken a little bit of brown. I'm taking a little water in my brush, a little bit of brown here. I don't know how the pollen grains are going to look, but still I am making few pollen grains, because that makes the flower complete. So a little bit of pollen grains down. A bit of pollen grains here. अगर उसको फैलना है तो प्लीज़ फैलने देना. There is no hush posh. Okay, and a little bit of pollen grains here. This is still wet. I think so this is looking better, so let's do it here. Many ones, small ones, and let them take its own positions. It's not dried yet, just trying to do few. Uh-oh. Still not dried. It will take ample amount of it to dry, but still you can still enjoy it. I think so I'm done, because it's an abstract drawing as it is. I don't like to do abstract drawings, but still trying few. Now I just want to give a close-up of these cells. I don't know, should I put up okay, I'm just giving a close-up of how the color has flown without any silicone inside it. Okay, if you can see these tiny cells that have been formed, color spreading. These I have done artificially with hand. The pollens right now in front of you. See how beautifully the color mixes. करेक्ट. कैन यू सी हियर? अच्छा, ये लकीरें लकीरें तो मैंने मारी है, बट स्टिल यू कैन सी द कलर फ्लो. Okay, and when you take it out, can you see? Now this looks nice. It's not a perfect drawing, but still a better one.